Hello everyone, this is Taria from Hidden Truth Tarot, and this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Cancer. Cancer, this is your weekly general reading for the 16th through the 22nd of September 2019. Now I'm pulling from messages from your spirit animal guides here, and we have Wolf Spirit coming up here. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. What does Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign need to know this week, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Cancer, we are ready. Situation of the week, we have the Five of Swords. Crossing you is the Eight of Wands. In your foundation is the Queen of Swords. Recent past energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Crowning you is the Page of Wands. Your new circumstance is the World. Beautiful. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Lovers. All right. Give me just a minute. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your major energies here, Cancer. So we have Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. You know, and what I'm getting from this is, you know, the things that we go through, you know, in different cycles in our life. And I can see here that you guys are fixing to complete a cycle in your book of life here successfully. But, you know, with this coming up here, and then, you know, the World here is the new circumstance. There is the energy of making sure that you have learned from past experiences. They could have been challenges. They could have been obstacles. It could have been good times. But it's just putting that, what you've gained and that knowledge into your spiritual tool belt. And taking that with you and using that in the present and in the future. So, and when you do this, it helps you from repeating anything that you don't want to repeat. So that's very important. Now we have the Lovers coming up here. This is the energy of Gemini. The Lovers talks about, you know, this is a spiritual alchemical card as well. For some of you, this could be a new romance. For others of you, I feel for the majority, this talks about a major life choice or decision that you're making at this time. It could have to do with this new beginning that you are embarking on by the end of this week. Some of you could be traveling. I'm getting that very specifically. You may be even relocating when it comes to your career, your work. I feel very positive about this energy. I feel like you have a lot of balanced energy that is allowing you to be able to make the choices and decisions that need to be made at this time, Cancer. So we have the situation of the week. We have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is an energy of disagreements. Okay, this can represent people having conflicting, you know, interests, you know, arguing. I always say pick and choose your battles wisely, because you want to, you know, be aware of how you're using your energy. There may be a need, though, for you to speak your truth, stand up for yourself. By all means, if that's needed, then do so. Thank you, Spirit. You know, I'm getting here with this coming up. This argument or disagreements could be with a significant other, as well as maybe a child. I do see a new beginning here. And there, like I said before, some of you may be moving or relocating. And that could be where some disagreements and arguments are coming up here. But Cancer, overall, it's very important for you to make sure you do what's best and what's right and what's just for you. For the betterment is what I'm getting from Spirit. This could be a work-related argument as well, or disagreements. Now we have the Eight of Wands here crossing you. This is very positive. This talks about you having many options that are available to you, opportunities. What you've put out into the universe is coming back very quickly, Cancer. And it's exciting, okay? I'm cheesing over here. I'm grinning because this is very positive energy. For some of you, this could have been job applications you've put in. For some of you, you're putting in a lot of work at school. Whatever time you've spent with this energy here, putting things out into the world, is coming back, and it's going to be very, very good for you. This talks about rushing ahead and, you know, maybe taking some action. Very positive. There could be exciting news that's alerting you to something that you're very passionate about, something that you're wanting to go after. And again, air travel could be very likely at this time. Some of you may be traveling over air. Another thing I just received from Spirit, with this Five of Swords and this coming up here, there could be like a, this is just for one or two of you. You may have made plans to travel, and you may have had to, there may have been a setback here, okay, where you had to reschedule a plane flight. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit. Now we have the Queen of Swords coming up here in your foundation. This is what's moving you forward. This is what's driving you this week, Cancer. You know, the Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. It's that no nonsense, not putting up with any BS from anyone. This is you using logic and reason to move forward, to really get things done. You know, the Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. It's a very direct energy, very realistic, straightforward. There's truth that is with this energy. Some of you may be speaking your truth. You may be embodying this energy here and maybe using it to cut off toxic situations or people as well. Now we do have the Eight of Pentacles here in your recent past energy. This just, you know, tells me that you're very diligent, disciplined, and knowledgeable about what it is that your skill is that you do on a day-to-day basis. Some of you may have recently went back to school. You may be taking classes, maybe even a master's degree. This energy right here represents you are at the point of mastery with what it is that you do. You're highly, highly skilled, Cancer. And it's something that is going to bring about long-term financial gain as well. And we also have two eights here, which is, you know, very positive. Go look up the number meaning 88. It's a beautiful energy. There's a message there for you. Now we have the Page of Wands coming up here in your crowning position. This talks about, you know, you having a lot of passion and desire about what it is that you're doing, what you're moving towards. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This talks about you starting new projects, having, you know, some type of creative vision, all right? It's the beginning of something. You've already started it, and I feel you're very excited about it. This can also represent, again, news coming in from afar that's very exciting. You have two energies here talking about news coming in that's very passionate, something that you have a lot of desire about. So, good times, Cancer, for you. Now we have the World, all right? And this is your new circumstance. And this is just beautiful. This talks about completion. Like I said at the beginning, completion of a chapter in your book of life. And you are victoriously moving into a new beginning, starting a new journey. I feel that this is bringing about emotional satisfaction and joy into your situation as well. Very positive. I'm getting that fulfillment, that happiness. I feel for some of you, you are starting a new beginning with a career. You may have even relocated for it. Some of you, you have recently quit a job that wasn't satisfying. I feel like it brought a lot of anxiety into your life, and now you're moving forward with something that you want to do. This is like almost like a wish fulfillment. It's an opportunity that's allowing you to be who you are. And when you do have opportunities like that that allow you to be who you are, Cancer, there's fulfillment, there's enjoyment, there's satisfaction there. It will bring about a successful life for you. Thank you so much, Spirit. Remember, turn your recent past, the cycle you're coming out of, turn that into knowledge. Take that knowledge with you and turn it into wisdom. Excuse me. There's a lot to be gained here. No matter what you're coming out of, there is knowledge that you can take from that. Some of you are dealing with a new relationship. Others of you, this is a major life choice and decision that's going to affect you in a major way, but it's very positive. You have balance at this time. You may have some disagreements or conflicting interests taking place, but it's nothing you're not going to be able to work through. Stand in your truth. Exciting news coming in. Some of you are traveling over air. Some of you may have had to recently, I feel the flight may have been postponed or canceled, and you're having to go in and, make new flight arrangements. I feel for others of you, what you've put out is coming back very quickly. There's a need for you to really stand in your truth, speak your truth this week with the Queen of Swords here. It's that no-nonsense type of attitude. And this is you ready to cut off any situation or person that is toxic or bringing you down. And you're ready to do so. You're coming out of a space of mastery. You're moving forward. And it's a beautiful energy here for you, Cancer. Very positive. You're highly skilled. And it's long-term energy as well. The Page of Wands just talks about that exciting news coming in. What you put out is coming back. Some of you have a creative vision. You're on a new adventure. And it's something that you have a lot of desire and passion about. With the World coming up here as the new circumstance, it's just beautiful. This is talking about you completing a cycle and starting a new one victoriously and successfully at this time. It's time for a new beginning, Cancer. That's what I'm getting. A successful new beginning at that. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Wonderful things always happen to me because I live with an attitude of gratitude. Beautiful. Miracles and magic surround me everywhere I go. Today is rich with opportunities, and I open my heart to receive them. Beautiful. All right, Cancer, please leave me a comment. Let me know how these energies are playing out in your situation. I love you guys. I send you all my love, wishes, and blessings, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Cancer.